Hello, cyber family. Oh, it's usually more Micah's thing to make the talky videos, sharing his thoughts and whatnot. But I really felt like I needed to share because I've just been so blessed and encouraged lately, and I didn't want to just keep it to myself. So I wanted to share with everyone just how um, overwhelmed and grateful that I am for these last few days, and just the support and the love and the prayers from our cyber family. Like I can feel them. I really can. Whether it's those of you that are helping us get our watch hours, like we're over 1,000 watch hours already. Like that's not something that I ever expected or thought would happen that quickly, but it's crazy. Every time, I'm on break and I just kind of look and see, I'm just like, this is, where is this coming from? But wherever it's coming from, I can feel the support and the love, and it's overwhelming. Last night I was supposed to go donate plasma after work. Micah hasn't started his new job yet, so things are crazy, and in that department. And so I was headed to go donate plasma, and Micah was like, hey, I need you to come home and jump the truck. It started, but then it died. I can't get to start again. I think it needs to be jumped. So I was supposed to go straight to town an hour away to donate, but I went home first. Couldn't get the truck to start. The posts on the battery were like super duper corroded, and I was like, that's weird, because the last time I had to jump it, when you were gone, it was corroded, but I got most of it off. I was able to jump it, and now it's like more corroded now than it was the last time I jumped it. He was like, okay, well, you know what, just leave it, it's fine, we'll get water and stuff when you get back, just go to town and handle your business. So I get to town, drive an hour, couldn't donate because my iron was too low. So I was discouraged with that. I was chatting with Jen, and she was encouraging me, and I was like, all right, well, you know what, I'm just gonna head home, whatever. And she's like, well, can I bring you guys dinner? Like, I'm already making this, so how about I bring you guys some sushi bowls? And I was like, that sounds amazing, because like the last thing I want to do after this long day is make food. And we love sushi. We haven't had sushi since we've been here, so please and thank you. So I get home, I'm already feeling a little bit better just because I don't have to make dinner. And just the thoughtfulness, and like I haven't really had like that kind of support in a while. So that was amazing. Then Micah and I start looking at the battery, and as we're trying to kind of scrape and try to get all the corrosion off, we weren't super gentle, and we cracked the post for one of the sides that you put the connectors onto. So that battery was ruined, and we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Because we do not have money to buy a new battery, and even if we did, it's money that needed to go to somewhere else, and that's gonna put us how many more weeks behind on getting caught up with everything. And so I was like, okay, let's just think this through, let's not stress about this. So like, we have a battery and the winch on the car trailer. We could take the connectors off, and we could try to use that. He's like, well, I know it's dead, so let me take it to O'Reilly's and see if they'll charge it, see if we can use it. Okay, cool. So he takes it to O'Reilly's, comes back. We're visiting with Jen and the kids. The dogs are playing, the kids are playing, whatnot. He goes back to pick up the battery. He's gone for a little while, but he likes to talk, so unless it's like a couple hours, I don't worry about him. He comes back and he's like, man, yeah, the battery was shot. And mentally, I'm already scrambling for the, okay, how are we gonna fix this? What can we sell, or what can we adjust, or what can we delay, or what can we whatever to get this handled, because we have to have both vehicles. Mike is supposed to start his new job any day now. I can't miss at my job because their attendance policy is ridiculous. And so I'm like trying to think about how we can make it work. And then he's like, but when they looked at the battery, which the battery was given to us by someone else, we didn't even buy it, someone gave it to us. he said they started looking at the battery, and it was an O'Reilly battery. Well, he was at O'Reilly, the selling car place in town, and he was like, they looked at it, and when they looked it up, they saw that it was only 2 years old, so it was still under warranty. So we got a brand new battery for free, and I definitely like teared up because like that was not expected. It was such a blessing that we needed. And he's like, now we just got to see if the battery will work in the truck. So he gets it in there, he gets it all hooked up, and that thing fired up beautifully, better than it has in a long while. And so as I just was going to bed last night, I was just so thankful and really overwhelmed still with all the family that we've made already, and the long distance cyber grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and moms and dads that are out there like cheering us on in our journey that we didn't even know a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And it's just crazy that, you know, when you're where you're supposed to be, that things work out for you. And a lot of times you have to go through hard things to show that you want to be where you're supposed to be and that you're willing to put in the work. And I know we have mountains and mountains literally of work ahead of us, and I'm okay with that. But, you know, now having some support and having some encouragement, even just encouragement, has been so beyond, I'm so beyond grateful for it. And even though I know, you know, we were doing this before any of this was in the picture, and, you know, we didn't start this journey for a YouTube channel or, you know, for other people to see. Like, we started it for our kids, we started it for our family, you know, and this is just like a side encouragement on top of what we already were doing. And now our kids can look back on it later and watch our documentation of, you know, our process of building our legacy for them to have when we're gone. So really, I just wanted to say that I'm thankful and grateful for all of you, even if you just like one thing or you just watch for 5 minutes or you just leave one comment. Like, I read all of them and they just warm my heart and remind me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And, you know, even though it's hard, that it's not impossible and I can do hard things. And that we choose our hard, you know, staying at home in the suburbs, and, you know, that's hard. Living in the country is hard. You know, you just have to choose your hard, and I'm just thankful that, you know, everything has worked together how it has so far, and I know it's just going to keep continuing to go up for us. So thanks for your support, guys.